Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Today we are going to start our journey and we are going to talk about Assabiqoon. And we all know how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has praised the people that are the foremost. Assabiqoon, Assabiqoon, Ulaikal Mukarraboon. Those who are brought near, the near ones, the Mukarrab people of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the foremost. So who are the people who lead? They don't wait for anybody. They lead. They run to Allah. So we are going to embark and start on this journey of understanding who are the Assabiqoon and how can we become of Assabiqoon, because that is ideally, that should be the sole intention of life. That should be the purpose of our lives. There is one chance and there is one eternity. And once we transit this life, once we go away from this life and we enter into our hereafter, there is no coming back. So we have been given this one opportunity in which we can earn our Jannah, our eternal bliss, and we can actually choose and work for the rank that we get over there. So all our energies should be exerted, all our intentions should be to earn the best possible abode, the best possible rank, which is that of Assabiqoon. What is the step one? What is the easiest thing that we can do, all of us can do today or right now? What is that one thing that we can do to ensure that we are among the people of Assabiqoon, in the list of Assabiqoon? We are the foremost, we are the leaders, we are the people who are closest to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How can we, all of us can make sure and do that one thing right here, right now? And I promise you, I'm not lying. The one thing, can you think of it? That one thing that all of us can do right now, all of us, without even moving from your seats, without even going anywhere, without even spending a penny. What is that one thing that all of us can do right away, right now, from the comfort of our couches or seats or wherever you are? What is it that we can do? Most of you might have guessed it right. We can make the intention and we can make dua. So, how many of you have been making this dua regularly in your salah, in your sujood? How many of you have been making this dua? Ya Allah, make us amongst Assabiqoon. Make us amongst the Assabiqoon. Assabiqoon, ulaikal mukarraboon. Make us amongst that. How many of you have been doing that? If you haven't been doing that, you have been probably in the list of Ghafiloon. May Allah forbid. Maybe, maybe not. But if you haven't been making this dua, if you haven't even been making this intention, you're not even sincere to your own selves. You're not even sincere to your own akhirah. Wake up. Wake up. You have to make the intention. You have to. All of us, when we see something in this world, when we think that it is better than the others, we do have this secret or silent desire in our hearts and minds that, oh, yeah, how nice it would be one day if we had our own airplane, or we had our own Rolls Royce, or we had our own palace, or, private jet, or whatever. So why not, when we hear of the best place in Jannah, why don't we wish for it? Why don't we pray for it? Why don't we intend for it? Why don't we make sure that every day we do something, one thing, at least, to make sure that we make it to the list of Assabiqoon? And how do we find out what could be that one thing that we can do every day that could ensure that we make it to that list, make it to that group, make it to the few? How can we do that? First, we have to hasten Be quick. Jump at any opportunity to do any good deed. First, we have to make sure that we perfect our salah, that we perfect our manners, that we perfect our intentions, that we perfect our cleanliness, that we perfect our surroundings. And this should be a constant effort. We should always, always be good people, spreading goodness, spreading khair, inviting khair, spreading khair, sharing khair. We should have ikhlas, we should have ihsan, and we should have constant evaluation of our intentions and the quality of words and deeds. We should have a constant self examination, a constant muhasaba. And we should have akhira pursuits prioritized above worldly pursuits. And even if we have worldly pursuits, they should be under the umbrella or under the guise of akhira pursuits. All our worldly pursuits, when done for the sake of Allah, are akhira pursuits. When we do halal earnings, when we do things to prevent harm that could come in the way of our iman. So earning money, making sure we have good money stacked up for our children, enough, just enough so that they don't fall into fitna. They don't fall into the fitna of falling for the world or craving for the world too much. And even that fikr, that anxiety of ensuring that our children have enough so that they don't fall into begging people and they're free enough to serve deen and live a respectable life. I think that is also fine, as long as your intention is that their iman is safe, their faith is safe. They don't question Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Till they have this unwavering faith in Allah's love, it's okay to even pray for a bit of dunya as well. I think Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina azaban nar. Allah Ta'ala has not really told us to ask for poverty or to be in a very poor situation. If we can avoid it, it is okay. And for the sake of begging Allah to have enough means and resources so that we don't have to ask anybody for help and we can run and do the work of God, I think that is also perfectly fine. So when your intentions for dunya and akhirah align, that is something that transforms, that is a power pack, and that becomes a person who can combine his knowledge and action and all his intentions and everything. They can align towards goals for akhirah and they can come and stand in line of Assabiqoon. So become people of unwavering faith during hardships, have patience, work on spiritual growth, look for opportunities, create opportunities. Go find people. Go look for people who are the white collar, safed posh. I think I don't know if white collar is this translation of safed posh, but it's like people who are hidden. They're in need, but they don't ask for help. They're not begging, but they are in need, and they are probably in debt. So you can look for such people. Look for such people in your relatives. Look for such people amongst your families, your brothers and sisters. Go and help them. Try to create opportunities. Don't look for opportunities. Like, don't wait that somebody will call you once in 10 years and say, oh, my brother, I'm in need. No, don't wait for them. Create opportunities in the sense that create events in which people come together, make sure, try to find out indirectly through means that, oh, is there somebody in our group, in our circle who's in need? So go help them. Create a means of helping people. And spread Allah's mercy, spread Allah's khair in every gathering, in every meeting. When you meet people, make sure you discuss the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Make sure that you are spreading gratitude. You're inviting other people to show gratitude. You're showing gratitude as well. Life is very brief. And if we make this intention, super intention of becoming Assabiqoon, the superhumans that Allah Ta'ala has really, really spoken about in so much love, then the least we can do is we pray for it and we ask Allah to grant us the purest of intentions and all those characteristics that Assabiqoon have, and may Allah accept from all of us. So we are going to start this journey of how to become a Assabiqoon, and we are going to have this 40, at least I'm trying to stretch it to 40 sessions, and we are going to talk about the habits of a Assabiqoon. And before we think about, the world is turning into a place where everybody wants the other people to become better and nobody is talking about improving ourselves. Although in the Quran, we are clearly told that you're going to come to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala alone. Fardan, fardan. You're going to Allah ta'ala alone. You're going to, everybody goes in their grave alone. So we are not going to take those people who are, we are constantly trying to change people around us, and they are not going to accompany us to our grave. And we are not going to be answerable for their actions. So we are going to be answerable for our actions. I'm going to be answerable for my actions. So I have to work on me before anybody else. So I have to constantly have a very microscopic lens. I have to have a very constant self-examining habit. So I should probably be writing everything down, take everything into account, have a very strict self-audit so that I know where I'm going wrong and where I can improve. And maybe with that, and keeping up my du'as of begging Allah to make me of a Assabiqoon every day, perhaps, inshallah, I will end up becoming a Assabiqoon. So this is just a highlight, just a brief info, brief introduction, and not even complete, I guess. But today I'm just going to give you a brief insight into what we are going to do the next coming days, inshallah. And we're going to have probably a whole summer vacation workshop throughout the summer. We're going to stretch it maybe to 40 or 90 sessions. And we're going to make sure, inshallah, that by the end of it, we are standing in the list of Assabiqoon, inshallah. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, ma lana rabbun siwa. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah, ma lana rabbun siwa.